If you are joining us for the first time, we're playing Final Fantasy VII. For those of you that are familiar with the game, uh, I think I just hit Junon and I went up with Cloud to the top level, the city, and I got roped into the whole soldier welcoming parade and whatnot. So, for those of you that aren't familiar, well, you can go back and watch my previous streams and catch yourself up. For those of you that are joining us, I said that already. If you guys remember, we went toe-to-toe with the Midgar Zolom, or I should say toe to, slithery part. Those of you that don't know, Midgar Zoloms are 30-foot tall serpents. So, at this point in the game, you're not supposed to be able to beat them or survive any of their attacks, thus why you need to capture a chocobo to traverse the swamp, or marsh, or whatever the hell you want to call it, so that they can't catch up to you. But I took it a step further. Not only did I go toe-to-toe with them, but I also learned one of the most powerful spells in the game. Well, I guess that's arguable, but for that point in the game, it's unreal. I shouldn't even have access to this kind of magic yet. But, if you do enough prep work, and if you're strong enough, and if you know your stuff, getting it is not that hard. The only hard part is that you have to survive the attack so you can learn it, and then on top of that, you have to beat them. So, it's not for the faint of heart. So, if you want to do it, go nuts, but you don't have to. I just did it just for the sake of doing it. And plus, if I run into groups of enemies too, that'd be a really good way to deal with them, is just to throw a beta down and mow them all down. I hardly ever use it, so, if I'm in a really big, if I'm facing off against a group of weak enemies, I'll just throw it down and just kill them all. Otherwise, I'll just, do it as normal. I like pissing this guy off. Alrighty. He didn't even line up exactly. I remember when I first did this part when I was younger, I had no idea how to do it. They show you how to do it, so I really can't think of any excuse, but I forget what I was doing wrong. But yeah, I just, What the hell is that soldier doing? I don't know. Are the points up? Well, it's so-so. Better send that soldier something. I'll take it. I don't think I've ever gotten a perfect score on that one. That was the highest I've ever gotten it myself, but, Hey! Hey! I love pissing this dude off. But no, I actually just stumbled across the ability to make my streams unlisted. So I'm trying to see if that'll work, or if people can still stumble across it. Speaking of which, I gotta send my buddy a link to my stream, because like he always complains about how he's never around when I'm streaming. So you know, at least now I can actually give him an opportunity to join me. He's probably going to be so confused. He's probably going to be like, oh, are you playing as a soldier? Little does he know that it's a ruse. Well, see, here's the thing. This is one of my favorite Final Fantasies. I mean, of course, I'm one of the noobs to the series. Like, my first one was 7. Like, I'm not like other people that start with Final Fantasy 1 and they just play it up. But, you know, I kind of wish I was, because, you know, I played Final Fantasy 7. That was my first one. Then I played 8, and I pretty much just fell in love with 8. Like, people demonize it because of the junction system, but it's an amazing Final Fantasy, though. Like, I love the characters. I mean, my favorite character is Zell. You know, I mean, he's a bit of a hothead, but he's always, like, full of energy. And he's always, like, super friendly, and, like, nobody shakes his hand. Oh, man. And he has a hard-on for the hot dogs they sell in the cafeteria in the garden. So, you know, what's not to love about him? You know, like, it's just he's just so awesome. I love Zell. And then, you know, my buddy that got me into Final Fantasy, his favorite is 6. Like, he grew up with Final Fantasy 6. Although I think he grew up with 1 and then worked his way up to 6. I don't remember. I'll have to ask him next time I see him. But yeah. Oh yeah, I was right. I was just facing the wrong way. But yeah, he said that 6 is his favorite. Mine's 8. And we both love 7 because that's kind of what we had in common for a while. Like, we were obsessed with Final Fantasy 7. Like, again, this was before the internet was a common household thing. So, like, we would hear rumors at school. And then we go home and try to figure it out. Like, that's one of the rumors I was talking about a couple streams back. Oh, good. My buddy gets notifications. I just figured I'd send him a link just to be safe. So that way he can't tell me that he doesn't know when I'm streaming. But yeah, like the rumor I was talking about, when you get one of those 125 soldiers. Here, let me save here. I mean, this next part I usually do pretty good on, but god damn it, I'm usually the cautious type. I really am. When it comes to driving or pretty much anything else, like, I'm overly cautious. Well, now that I'm here, I could probably shop for a little bit. Like, if you're gonna stop anywhere and spend money, like, this is usually the place, like, this is usually the time to do it. Because that commander isn't up your ass about getting to where you need to go. And everything just kind of stands still until you get there. Alright, so let's see. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to use seal, I don't think. I don't think it actually tells you what it does. Revive, definitely. Yeah, seal I'm probably not going to get. I think I find it eventually, but I'm not going to buy it now because materia is notoriously expensive. You know, when you buy it like right off the bat, it's really expensive. Whoop. Actually, no, it's actually good I'm in here. Hey, yo, you want some weapons? Yo, you want to freaking off someone? Yeah, this is where you get the hard edge, so when I stole it in the Shivra building, like I got it way before I should have, which makes it even better. You know, like that's why I was hitting for so much more than everybody else, because I had a weapon I wasn't even supposed to have yet. I think I'm gonna sell a few more ethers. Unless there's other shit I can sell, I don't know yet. Oh, I still gotta throw that on Cloud. Now, actually, I gotta throw it out in Red 13. He's my damage dealer. Yeah, I'm gonna sell a few more ethers. I hardly ever use them, so... Kinda wish this game had Osmos. In case you guys don't know what that is. Like, in some of the later Final Fantasies, and even some of the earlier ones, I think there's an ability where you can leech MP off of enemies. And if you want to use it on your allies, you can do that too. Which I've done before, you know, because like I'll have a character that is not using any of their MP versus a character that just goes through it like water. And then so I'll take that character and leech MP off of the, you know, one of my heavy hitters that don't use mana or MP. I said mana. Oh man, I gotta get my game straight. Oh yeah, that's the beginner's dungeon. Actually, you know what? I think that's where the other enemy skill is. Because I was talking about how I was going to try to master 3 of them. Which is going to be hard because there's a few... Yep, there's number 2. But yeah, it's going to be hard because... there are some abilities that only get cast a certain number of times during the course of the game, and they're single target. So like if you want to master 3 of them, I think there's maybe 2 enemies that I know of that actually cast it. I mean, I'm sure there's more, but yeah, I'm sure there's 1 or 2 I'm not thinking of right now. Fucking cats. Ugh. But yeah, this little guy right here, this is what I was talking about with my one of the rumors I heard in school when I was a young bab, when I was a kid. These are the 135 soldier. Basically what they are is they're like collectibles. They're Shinra armored quote-unquote attack soldiers, 12 in the set. So they're like little collectibles. Whoop. They're pretty much like the G.I. Joes of Final Fantasy VII. But they said there's 12 in a set, and rumor was going around that if you find all 12 of them... Oh, get off my dick. No, I'm just kidding. You get off my dick before you catch these hands. No, I'm just kidding. Ooh, he's going for first class. Good for you, buddy. I hope it works out for you. I mean, you're kind of an enemy right now, but never stop shooting high. You know, never stop reaching for the stars, even if you're going to be a potential enemy. Actually, you already are an enemy, so I'm overthinking it. Anyway, yeah, rumor has it that if you collect all 12 of those, that a soldier will join your party, which is supposed to be like a super hidden character. Like Yuffie and Vincent are actually, well, we'll find Vincent eventually, but no, I'm not going that way. Yeah, we'll find Vincent eventually, but alright, where's Yuffie? Here she is. See, he already has enemy skill. And see, beta I could always go back to learn, so I'm not even stressed about that. I'll give her the other enemy skill. Sorry, I'm just kind of like thinking out loud. Oh shit, was there armor I can buy? I should probably go back and see. Sorry guys, I'm kind of like stumbling along here. Don't mind me, folks. And this is not the right place. Yeah, one of these stores has multiple levels, so I think there's like another weapon store. Okay, so this is the item store, so I don't need anything here. I think there's like a weapon store, and then like another weapon store on top of it, and then there's like something else somewhere, I forget. Alright, this is the materia guy. I thought weapon stores usually sell armor too. Yeah, then you go down here and there's a bar where all these Shinra guys hang out. Yeah, that's where I slipped into before. That's the materia shop. God damn, I am like drawing a blank. This is like almost embarrassing. Actually, you know, I think I know where it is. It's on the other side over here. I'm such a putz. But no, I know I can get an armor upgrade, so, I mean, I can buy armor here. Yeah, it's on the other side over here. I thought it was on that first side, because I thought, this was the next place I was supposed to be, which is why I was purposely avoiding it. Because I didn't want to progress to the next part yet. Nice, there's a save point there if I need it. I thought there was something in here, I guess not. I'm not going to use it yet. Yeah, I think this is the other weapon store. The girls make more than me. Oh wait, this is the materia store. You never know when you're going to need Earth. I used to be a soldier, but I took an arrow to the knee. Yeah. Damn, that's awfully tempting, but I don't have the money. So then how am I going to afford armor? Well, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. I'll probably have to sell the rest of my ethers, but like I said, I never use them, so... I mean, the only time I would ever see myself having to really use ethers is if, like, I spam beta. But like I said, this playthrough, I'm probably going to use it sparingly. Oh, poor you. Oh, here's another one. Oh, I thought that was a tent or something. It's just a part of the background. Okay, maybe you don't get an armor upgrade here. Yeah, he still has stuff that we could have gotten in Junon. Or, I'm sorry, not Junon. We're in Junon. Stuff you could have gotten in Calm. Alrighty. So we don't get new armor now, but I think we do eventually. Alright, I'm usually good at this part. Like, this is where you can get a Force Stealer early, and Force Stealer is pretty much just a good sword that you shouldn't have right now. I mean, if I don't get it, it's not a big deal. But, if I do get it, you know, bonus points. I think if you get it like over 100. So I reached my goals, so that's all that matters. Ooh, nice. And that's supposed to make it go like way up, but I kind of fudged it, so that's fine now. And then here's Heidegger. He goes around and gives everybody treats basically on how well you do. Yeah, there we go. I got this Force Stealer. So, yeah, like if you get it over 100, you get the Force Stealer. Otherwise, like, he'll give you like a grenade or something. I think one time I got like silver glasses, which isn't bad. Like, it protects against darkness, which to me is an annoying status effect. But if you're a caster, it's not that big a deal. Like when I play like Final Fantasy Record Keeper and like my my magic caster gets blindness, I'm just like, that's funny. Like, I'll try to protect against it if I can, but, you know, sometimes it's not that simple. Like, I play Final Fantasy Brave Exodus, and, you can actually equip accessories, and, like, my melee characters, I try to put silver glasses on them. I just got Snow from, this month's pull. I already got him up to 6 stars, which is nice. Like, there's this one dude that has Snow, and he is just completely decked out. And he has like 7,700 health, and like, it's friggin' nuts. Like, he has like 7,700 health. He hits like a friggin' truck. It's insane. You know, he's max level. You know, I want to get my character up there too, but you know, like, one of the things that he has is the Winged Saint, and you know, I can't really grind the special items required to buy the materials for it, because like, I think every round I'll get like 100 gears, and like, you'll need like 50 of one mat, which is like 50 gears each, and then you'll need like 40 of another, which is 100 gears each, and then you'll need 30 of another mat, and that's like 150 gears each, something like that. It's ridiculous, and I don't think through the entirety of the event I'll be able to save enough to buy that. Plus, there's other goodies you can get too. I think that's another all materia over there. I'll grab that when she moves. don't know. I think this dude's just a sailor. But yeah, aside from bitching about a friggin' mobile game that's pay to win, essentially. I mean, there are free-to-play players that do alright, but... yeah, I don't even know why I got back into that game. Like, the draw system is the absolute worst out of all the mobile games. Like, it's horrendous. Tifa's such a girl. And then there's that dickhead down there I gotta get to move. I think I make a fine human being. Meanwhile, he's got his friggin' tail hanging out. He's like doing a friggin' jig up there. Like, you friggin' racist. Oh, all that humans care about are appearances. You racist bastard. I think I'm supposed to talk to someone again. Oh, she is such a girl. But, yeah, I'm not gonna give that away yet. Oh, God damn it, will you go down? There you go. And I think you go down here, find Aerith, and she's like, did you see Barrett? Yeah. Hope he's not doing anything stupid, and then that guy should move. Like, she barely knows Barrett, and she's like, oh, I hope he's not doing anything stupid. The fucking moron. No, I'm just kidding. But no, pretty much, like, I don't know. I better save real quick. Don't want to have to do all that shit again. If something should happen, which I don't think it will, I think I'll be alright. So, apparently Sephiroth crossed the ocean, and now that Shinra is pursuing him, he came back across the ocean to cause trouble on this ship. Either that, or he made the illusion of going across the ocean so Shinra would chase him, in which case he hopped aboard and then hid so he can get across the ocean. I don't know. I'm thinking too much about it. Got all sorts of goodies for you guys. I mean, it's not like astronomically better, but yeah, I'll have to switch those out and put one of these down on my armor. Actually, I can get rid of that. So I got lightning, I got steel. I'll put ice in there too. because I kind of want these to grow. Because if you haven't noticed, growth is double. So if you get like 50 AP from a battle, then your materia in that piece of equipment will get 100 AP, which is what they use to level. Let me get rid of that. Can't wait until I get counter. I love counter. Yeah, so he's already got 2 enemy skills. She only has, well, she doesn't have any yet. So I'm going to give him Earth. I'm going to give her, oh, she doesn't even have, oh, Derp. Probably would help if I equipped her new weapon. I get very sidetracked. So what's that, normal? Okay. Give her poison. She's probably not going to do a lot of attacking, so, I mean, I could give her 4 slots, but I don't want her defensive stats to suffer, so I'm going to keep her with a carbon bangle for now. I'm going to give you the power wrist. You keep that, and, protect you against poison. Alright, so I think I'm good to go. And this dude kind of offers you a free tent. Seaman. I'll take it. You can buy stuff from him too. Like, he's got like the bare necessities, but you know, like if you forget to buy potions, you know, you can get them there. Yeah, I'm neurotic. Like, when I get stuff exactly where I want it, like, I gotta make sure I save, because something can go wrong, and I'll end up dying on the next battle, and then I gotta try to figure out what the hell I just did, and put it back to where it was. So, yeah, I kind of want to avoid that. Okay, now I can get this materia over here. I don't think there's anybody that could really use it yet. Shiva, enemy skill. Yeah, I don't have anybody that could use it yet. So I'll just keep it for now. Restore all. I mean, I wish I, unless I swap these out. Oh, but then I won't have sense. You ain't got no sense, boy. Yeah, that'll be a placeholder for now. I'll just put heal in there. Boy, you ain't got no... I say you ain't got no sense now. Oh, man. Oh, of course, he gets hit with sleep. Oh, then he got unhit with sleep. That's it. And then he gets hit with sleep again. God damn it. These guys are starting to annoy me. They hit him with sleep, and then they wake him up, and then they hit him with sleep again. I'm kind of wanting to save that limit break for the next boss fight. Same thing with reds. Screw it, I'm using Shiva. These guys already pissed me off enough, and I'm not wasting any more time on them. I mean, yeah, I could have used beta, but I'm trying to conserve my mana, so I mean my MP. I'm probably not going to stream for long. I'm probably going to stream for like another hour and a half. Alright, good. We got some eye drops, so that's nice. Hello. Alrighty. So now it's time to fuck shit up. Alright, so she's immune to poison, so I probably won't do that again. I don't think she has anything worth stealing, but I'm gonna try anyway. Probably would have helped if I sensed her first. You know, I'm sitting here going on about how I hardly ever use MP. I ever use ethers, and yeah, I just used one. Try flamethrower. Alright, now roughly you can get an idea as to how much damage I should be doing at this point of the game. Now let's see what beta does. So yeah, needless to say, it was definitely worth the endeavor. I mean, I could be cheap and I could just spam the crap out of it until she dies, but you know, I literally only did it for like bragging rights and just so I have something to mow down like groups of enemies. Christ, that hurts. Ooh, nice. Didn't have a chance to steal, but like I said, I don't think she has anything. I mean, the first couple of bosses in the game, like, I don't think you can really steal anything from them. Like, later on, they will have stuff worth stealing. Like, I know Rude from the Turks actually has a really nice ring you can steal from him. And you fight him like 3 or 4 times in the game, so you'll have a chance to steal like 3 of them, like one for each member of your party. The other Turks have some really nice stuff too, so it's definitely worth stealing from them. So I got another summons, that's nice. Don't have any room for any of them, but... Alright, so I think that's a new weapon for Yuffie. And this is the same thing as for Cloud. This gives you double materia growth. So it doesn't have a lot of slots, so I'm probably not going to use it, but it's good that I have it for now. Like, I'll probably swap it over for the next boss battle. Because boss battles usually give you more experience and more AP than any other battle in the game. Well, for that part of the game, I mean. In case you guys don't know what that is, that was an e-cigarette I just took a drag out of. I know. Ooh, you vape. What a pussy, you vape. No, there's a huge difference between vaping and e-cigarettes. Well, okay, maybe not a huge difference, but there is a difference. E-cigarettes make you slightly less of a pussy. So, keep your mind on Sephiroth. Her nose too. You're not a dog. This part takes forever. So that's why I'm thankful they added the ability to speed up certain parts of the game. Wow, Rufus is kind of a dick. Alrighty, so that was slightly less painful. So let's hop in here. Now this place you can actually buy later on. You know, like, if you have the money, you could buy it right now, but I think you can buy it right now, because this belonged to President Shinra, but since he died, it's up for sale, so, yeah. Yeah, I'm not gonna bother the poor guy. Don't remember if there's anything else down here. I guess not. This is the point where the game really starts to pick up. Actually, to be honest with you, I think the point where you leave Midgar is when it really starts to pick up. Alright, so let's take a peek in here, see if there's anything worth... Alright, here we go. Oh, this is where you get the carbon bangles. So, you weren't even supposed to have carbon bangles yet. Oh, and this is armor with double materia growth. Yeah, this is normally where you would get carbon bangles. So the fact that we were able to steal them so early just helped us that much more. Like, that's the one thing I love about this game, is like it gives you little ways to get good gear early. So it's kind of nice. Alright, so we got seal still there. Nothing new here, just a seal. And I'm not getting that because I'm like 90% sure I can find it eventually. I'm down to my last 250 gil. This kind of sucks. I guess I could sell this talisman. Hard edge I can sell. Those don't sell for shit, so I'm not even gonna bother. That protects against frogs small. I never really need to protect against that. Oh, I just found that down there. I'm keeping that, because accessories that nullify certain elements are amazing. You try to hang on to them as much as you can. Just because I like even numbers. I'm so mental, it's not even funny. Alright. So I have a ton of sources I can use. So let's see, power sources. I think I'm going to hang on to them because I already decided that my party was going to consist of Sid, and we don't have him yet. So I'm going to give guard source to him. I think mind source. I think spirit affects magic defense. I'm going to give those to Cloud. Speed source, I'm actually going to give to Yuffie. I'm going to save that for Sid, because luck increases your chance to crit. And when you're a damage dealer, you want to crit as much as you possibly can. So that's why I'm saving that for him. So once we get him... Oh, I should probably stop at the end too. Yeah, once we get him, then I'll start throwing those sources on him. Big Sailor just busted in here all of a sudden and took over the restroom. He's been in there moaning ever since. Oh God, Barrett. What the hell are you doing with my life? What are you doing? Fine, I'll pay his too. Yeah, but I gotta recover health and shit, so eat a dick. It's kind of pricey, but again, not as much as a tent would be, so I'm actually gonna just capitalize on that. Sorry. Ugh. Women. Anyway, sorry about that. Women are freaking difficult. They really are. Like this girl I was talking to, she was going on and on about how she wants to see me and this, that, and the other. Now she's telling me that she wants to be left alone. So, I don't fucking know, man. I really don't. Ew, leave me alone. Glug glug, you're gonna make me drown. Good. Mount Corral. So we got our next location. So we'll start heading there. Can't wait till you start farming remedies. Make my life a hell of a lot easier. Alrighty. Actually, I better save right here. Because I'm neurotic about saving. Alright, they're just gonna keep making babies until I have a stroke. So, we're gonna do this. These fucking things. No, I already said I wasn't going to spam that, so I'm going to do this instead. Oh, nice. All leveled up. Oh, we got the PHS back. That's good. God damn it. Ugh. In case you don't know, petrification is actually the same thing as being dead. The only difference is that you're not actually dead. So, like if you have like 2 characters that are KO'd and 1 character that's petrified, then it's still a game over. So, just letting you know. See, this game is actually nice enough to have a countdown before it petrifies you. Sometimes it doesn't, but you know, and earlier on in the game, I think they do that as kind of a new mechanism. I mean, later on in the game, there are spells that will instantly petrify. Don't worry, that was intentional. So that'd be good for Aerith if I used her, which I don't. She's a little bit of a twat. Oh shit, back attacked. Back attack. It's a back attack. Sounds like something the Beastie Boys would sing. I don't think that's anything for Barret. I think that's just an item you use in battle. Yeah, I'm not dealing with this. Level up. Shit. God damn it. Another star pendant. I could probably sell that. I'm gonna use Shiva this time. Alright, transform. Again, not something I really use. But yeah, like groups like this I'd probably use beta with. Oh, Cloud. Oh, Cloud, good luck. Okay, that was a little creepy, sorry. Aerith annoys me. I mean, I know she's supposed to be your love interest, but she's friggin' annoying. I'd kick her down a flight of stairs if I could. Tiff, on the other hand, I have a hard-on for strong women, so she'd be right up my alley. I also like girly girls, too, so I really can't, you know. Take it. Toss a cure. Yeah, 10 Phoenix Downs isn't easy to pass up. I mean, if I'm doing especially well, I'll just completely ignore the treasure, but most of the time I take it. I orphan a bunch of baby birds for my own selfish needs. Right, I'm going this way. Derp. Alright, so we're doing pretty good on Gil. For now. That could always change. Yeah, I don't have a lot to say right now. So I may as well go see where everybody else went. See, these things are tricky because if you hit them, if it takes you more than 3 turns to kill him, then he'll explode and cause massive damage to a random party member. I'm not really sure if it's worth killing them or not, though. Can't really remember. No, not even. No, I think I successfully killed him, so that's good. Yeah, like I won and he gave me like 150 experience and like a couple of AP and like not a lot of gil, so think I'm just gonna start running from these guys. Actually, you know what? That does enough damage, it'll just kill him. Nope, he's starting to swell up. Shit. Thought I had one more turn. Whamp. So yeah, let's get some potions up in here. Heal our outside wounds so that the inside wounds can heal. Oh, we walked into some drama up in here. Like, I just found a transform materia, so I actually just saved myself 5,000 gil. But the thing is I never use transforms, so it's a moot point. Yeah, like, see, this is where you would get a force stealer otherwise. It's not a bad one by any means, it's just that's where you would get it. Nice and cheap, just the way I like it. Beds are probably infested with 8 kinds of nasty, but 50 gil a night, it's not bad. Alrighty, I think once I get the gold saucer, I'm gonna call it. Then again, I won't be able to save unless I get GP, so it's kind of catch-22. Zoom. My hometown, blah blah blah, dusty and calm, Miko reactor. The only one against it is dying. I'm definitely against it, blah blah blah, coal. Coal, 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 generations coal. Sorry. Ouch. Man, Yuffie's kind of a bitch. Or as I named her, Yiffy. Made her into a furry. For literally no damn reason at all. Just because I can. Ooh, pretty. Yeah, like there's a save point, but I gotta pay to use it. Ugh. Just, ugh. God damn it. I should have remembered to save enough money. Well, it's not a big deal. Alright, I guess this is where I'll call it. You know, thanks for joining me, but I gotta get to sleep so I can work tomorrow. I'll see if I can stream tomorrow. I guess it depends on how I feel by then. So check back here every once in a while, and who knows, you might catch me streaming. And then you will join us. Alrighty, have a good night. And if I don't see you later, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.